Nice tomatoes, watermelons.
My peppers are doing really good.
We get to eat whatever's out here.
It's late fall, and the harvest is in full swing. But these aren't just any gardeners. They are inmates at Santiam Correctional Institute in Salem.
Criminality was basically my entire life. So come out here, you can't be a criminal out here. You know what I mean? You're a gardener.
The Let Us Grow program is based in Portland and brings gardens into prisons across the state of Oregon. Rima Green is the executive director.
We run horticulture education programs in 14 correctional sites across the state of Oregon. Gardens are good for people. You learn a lot in a garden, aside from the fact that you learn how to grow food.
This is just the first season for the garden at Santiam, and already it's easy to get lost in the blooming flowers, ripening tomatoes, and bountiful beans. But surrounded by barbed wire, locked gates, and watchful guards, I'm quickly reminded that this is in fact a prison, where freedom is strictly controlled.
Yes, there's moments that are scary and difficult, but there's long periods of boredom where there's really not a lot to do. So when people are out able to stimulate themselves by taking classes, by working outside, it helps.
You got some carrots over here?
Yeah, we have carrots here.
Jason Hart has spent nearly his entire life in and out of prisons.
For me personally, it's like a place to come and relax and get away from the commotion inside, and you get to think about the things that you've done and where you screwed up.
It's a sentiment shared by Lawrence Farrington, who has been locked up for 8 years.
It's very therapeutic. It gives me a safe space, if you will, to get away from, the stressful environment that's in the prison.
When they aren't weeding, pruning, or picking, they're studying. Let Us Grow works with OSU, the Oregon Food Bank, and Chemeketa Community College to provide classes and professional certifications to inmates.
The best thing we can do for people who are incarcerated is give them job skills and education, because you can't figure out how you got here until you are educated enough to understand your background and how you got shaped.
And what does that look like? I mean, you all have been tracking some of this data. What does it result in?
We have a very low recidivism rate.
Nationwide, 75% of inmates return to prison after release. In Oregon, that number drops to 30%. And for those who participate in Let Us Grow, only 4% go back to prison. Kate Bildston runs the program at Santiam, as well as several other prisons around Salem.
95% of people in Oregon are going to be released. They're going to be a part of our community.
And at Santiam, that's especially true. People are often transferred here when they have a short time left on their sentence. They're on their way out.
I came to prison this time in my head, knowing I'm going to change something.
And he did. Through Let Us Grow, Jason has earned 3 certifications, including one in greenhouse management. And perhaps most importantly, he's gained a new perspective on his own future.
And I want to try to, get out and do the right thing. A lot of this gardening stuff has helped do that for me.
A program behind bars, teaching inmates how to garden and how to grow.